Right, good evening team, hope we're all doing well. So for today, we are going to warm up, then we're going to do some resistance band work, joined by Harry. Then we've got a strength section, so you're going to need some weights and some core work to finish on the mat. So 3 different rounds tonight, just working through the different elements. So let's get started and warm up with our leg swing. So kicking one leg out, front and behind. Lovely, swinging that leg out. Get some mobility, flexibility here. It's towards the end of the working week, so we might feel a bit tired, a bit sore. Okay, when you're ready, change over sides if you haven't already. I can feel I'm a bit tighter in my left side just with these leg swings, so these movements are good to understand where you might be able to identify some tightness. Okay, lovely. Right, next up, we're going to go for some arm swings. So take some big rotations backwards. I went to the gym yesterday, did some upper body work. I can feel that today. Lovely. Okay, awesome. Round. Good, and forward. Oh, yeah, I didn't feel it until then. Doing these movements. Good. Circle it round. Lovely. Some circles with the hips. Drawing around one way. Fabulous. And then the other. The other way. Good. So marching knees. Lift those knees up. Okay, brilliant. Next up, we're going to go into some squats. So feet at least hip distance apart. Let's squat down into it, drive on up. Lovely. Squat down and lift it up. Fabulous. Keep it going with those squats. Lovely. 2 more. Last one. Lovely. Take it into some lunges. So reverse or forward lunges, whatever you find is better. Lovely stuff. Good. Lunges and in. Good, lovely. Last one. Awesome. Okay, next up, we're going to take the arms, add in some punches, side to side, add in a twist around the torso. Fabulous. And then into a little bit of a jog on the spot. Let's jog it out. Lovely, good. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Okay, right, time, oh, careful my mat. Time to grab the band. So we're coming down to the floor for this first one. So you need your resistance band. If you haven't got one, don't worry, you can follow along with that band. So first one, what we're doing is we're going to pop the band on just above the knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift the hips up. As the hips are up, drive the knees out to the side slightly, so abduction, bring them back in, and then hips back down. Okay, so hips up, knees out, bring it in and down. Okay, so we're going to go for 10 reps. So just in your own time, just completing 10 reps. I'm just going to work through it, and then once I've got to 10, I'll give you a few more seconds if you need it, and then we'll just move on. So if you don't hit the 10, don't worry. Lovely. So really lift those hips up, take the knees out, drive it back in and down. Drive the weight through the heels as well. Really emphasize that. Excellent. Good, lovely, and rest. Okay, next one we're going to go for is our clamshells. So you're going to come onto your side. So band is staying where it is. You're going to rest your hand, head in your hand. Knees come out in front, heels in line with your bum, hand onto your hip, and then you're just going to drive the knee out like so, okay? We're going to do 8 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Right, change it round. Other side. Good, okay, so lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good stuff. Okay. Moving on to some fire hydrants. We're going to go for 8 on each side. So it's very similar to what we've kind of done, but you start off in tabletop position, band, and we're driving the knee out again, but the ankle goes with it. So again, we're doing 8 out on each side. Okay, ready? Let's go. So going 1 and in, 2, together, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Switch sides. Same thing. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fabulous. Right, coming up. We'll take a little break. Just let everything recover a little bit. So going for some squats next. Again, we're going to leave the band on where it is. We're going to go for 10 squats in total. So if you're ready, straight into it, but you need a little bit of extra time, that's fine. But yeah, 10 squats, so make sure feet at least hip distance apart. Keep your heels down to the floor, pushing those knees out. So we squat down because the band's going to want to try and push the knees in. So you're pushing against that band, really activating the muscles. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. And the last exercise, you're going to move the band round by the ankles. We're just doing some side step walks, so keeping tension in the band always. We take it out side step, and then when you're ready, off we go into it. We'll do 30 seconds with this, and then we're done with warm-ups and activations. I'm feeling warm, a little bit on the clammy side as well now, so I'm definitely ready for the strength section. Lovely, keep it going with those side step walks. Lovely, almost there. Final few seconds. exercise. Stop. Woo. Okay. Right, band comes off. We are finished with the first section. So let me get my timer ready. So we've got a circuit of strength exercises now. 7 exercises. Where's my thing? 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds recovery, and we're going to repeat the circuit twice over. Yeah, grab your weights, make sure they're ready. That's not what I want. 40 seconds. Lovely. Okay, so first exercise we're going for is our deadlifts. So I'm going to grab your weights. We're going to hinge from the hips, flat back, and drive it back up, okay? So hinging from the hips, going to feel it through the hamstrings, drive it back up, all right? So deadlifts is our first one. Just get straight into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 40 seconds on the clock, so take your time with this one. So you've got the time. So flat back. Your weights don't need to come all the way down to your toes, just sort of past the knees, and you feel it in the backs of the legs. Just drive up that just a bit quicker than the downward phase. So slowly on the way down, and then drive it back up. Three, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, second exercise. We're going for a squat to press. So bringing your weights up to shoulder height or up to chest height. You're going to squat down, and then you're going to drive the weights up. Obviously, you know by now I have not got the ceiling height, but arms straight up with those weights. Okay, ready? 2, 1. So squat. As soon as you come out that squat phase, that's when you start pushing up. Don't get to standing and then push up. Use the momentum of coming out of that squat phase to push. Okay, so I'm just going to stick with squats. If you've got any shoulder problems or upper body issues, then you can also do the same, just stick with the squats. Lovely, keep the chest and the head up. Good, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, exercise number 3. We're going for walking lunges. I haven't really got the room for walking lunges, but if you have, do great. If you haven't, just go for forward lunges. So step it out, bring it together, other side and in, but if you can, walk out a few and then back a few. Ready? Let's go. So lunges. Lovely stuff. Keep the shoulders back and down. Head still up. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay. Next up, we've got a wall sit. So you need to find something sturdy and strong. You're going to lean against it. And you come into a seated position, 90-degree angles with the legs. Okay, ready? 2, 1. Let's go. So your feet are out far enough. You're going to sit down like you're seated on a chair, and knees need to be stacked over the ankles. You don't want to be like resting your hands on your thighs either. Just keep the arms nice and relaxed. You can do anything with your hands that's not just like resting on your legs. Good, 12 seconds to go. My legs don't like me today. But it's all right, we're going to do this together. Good, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, right, next up. We're going for kind of like a single leg deadlift, but we're not doing it with weights. So we're going to hinge from the hips, opposite arm to leg. So you want to be able to try and touch that leg and drive it back up again. So working a bit on balance. We'll do one side this time and then switch it round for the second round. Let's go. If you touch the floor, that's fine. If you lose your balance or your focus. Lovely, last rep. Nice. Okay, number 6. We're coming down to the mat and we're doing some press ups. Can be from the knees, which is totally fine. Just work to your own level. But yeah, just start off in a plank position or be in a straight position like this, and then from here, you're going to bend at the elbows, lower your body to the floor, and then drive it back up again, pushing away. And don't forget to breathe. It's very easy to hold your breath with these ones. Lovely, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right. And then for the last ones, we're going for a bicep curl into a shoulder press. Bring it back down, out that bicep curl way, okay? So bicep curl into press, bring it back down, and then down again. Okay, let's go. So bicep curl into shoulder press, bring it back down and down. Lovely, good, almost there. Good, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, okay, we get a rest. That's the 7 exercises done. So we're going to take a bit of a break and then we'll repeat that circuit once again. Whew. It is warm. What's going on, Harry? You all right? You good? Right, okay, let's get stuck into round 2. First off was the deadlift, so grab your nice and heavy weights for this one. We're doing the same principle of 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Okay, so timer is starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So hinge and drive it back up. Lovely, keep that flat back. Push those hips backwards. Wonderful, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Right, second exercise, squat to press. So squat, pushing those weights out. This is like one of my favourite exercises, so I'm so gutted that I can't do it fully with this ceiling height. But yeah, squat, as I said before, as you come out of the squat, that's when you start bringing your arms up. Just helps the movement. Okay, let's go. Lovely, almost there with this one. 3, 2, 1. Well done, nice work. All right, number 3, we've got those walking lunges. So if you've got the room, just take the room to walk it out. If you haven't, that's fine. And just forward lunges, changing legs each time. Okay, ready. It's very easy to look down at the floor with this one, even though I was just doing it then. So just make sure you try and look forward and ahead. Good, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Moving on to the wall sit. So again, find your sturdy wall, something that's going to hold whilst you sit against it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And again, try not to place any pressure on your thighs. Make sure it's a 90-degree angle so your thighs are facing and in line parallel to the ceiling. And just think about anything but your legs. Good, less than 10 seconds now. Good, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Right, the single leg toe touches. So I'm going to go on to the other leg. So it's kind of like, it is like a deadlift, but we've just not got any weights. Going for that single leg. Aim to touch. Oh, this is my worst side. But we just keep going. Time's on. So hinge. And then up. Awesome, good. 3, 2, 1. Right, down to the mat for our press ups. Yeah, remember we're in that plank position to start off with. Can drop to the knees. Trying to keep the whole body in a line. Okay, let's go. Press ups. Good. 3, 2, last 1. Fabulous. Final exercise of the strength circuit was bicep curl into that press above the head, bring it back down the way that it came out of that bicep curl. 3, 2, final 1. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Good work, team. Right, so core section time. Again, we'll take a little break before we get into that. So with this round, what we've got coming up is we have 5 exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds of work with 20 seconds recovery. 5 exercises and repeating the circuit twice over. There's one exercise that you will need weights for, but apart from that, all is okay. So yes, 20 seconds isn't too long for me to demonstrate these core ones, but I'll try and do it as quickly as I can. Up first, we're going for a bird dog. So starting off in tabletop, kicking opposite arm to leg. We will take it away. Okay, so get yourselves tabletop position. Ready, timer is beginning in 3, 2, 1. Bird dogs. So balance, stability, core control is what we're looking for here with this one. Good, okay, 20 seconds. Right, second exercise, plank shoulder taps. So in plank position, tap the opposite shoulder and keep repeating. The idea is to keep the hips stable, not too much sort of twisting as the arm moves as well. Okay, there we go. So yeah, start off plank position, hands stacked underneath shoulders. You want to get that solid, firm base first, and then into the taps. Three, 2, 1. Good job, team. Up next, we have toe touches. So we're going to lift our legs in the air, and then we're grabbing a weight, and then we're lifting up as high as we can and releasing back down again. Weight is optional though. There we go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Up next, we're going to take it into a boat pose. So there's the option to keep the feet down on the floor, and we're adding in a twist with a punch. If you want to take it up a level, you lift the feet up like so. Okay, ready? There we go. So start off in boat pose. So Feet down to the floor, bent at the knees. You're going to lean back and then add in a twist side to side. If you're feeling brave, feeling confident, feeling good, you lift those feet off the floor like so. But our core is going to start to feel it right now. 3, 2, 1. Good, and the last exercise we've got is a jackknife. So legs extended, out in front, arms behind you. You're going to lift up, drive it back down. Other side, so try and lift up the body as much as possible and bring the leg up too. Rather than a twist, really try to get the body off the floor. Starting to struggle, but we've got a break after this, okay? Lovely, 5 seconds to go. Amazing stuff, everyone. Good job. It's towards the end of class, we're getting tired, so it's just going to start to feel harder, but you're doing amazing. So yeah, we're going to take a little short break and then repeat those 5 exercises again. Oh, bird dog to start, so I can switch it around. So yes, bird dog is our first one. So bring yourself into that position, because we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Bird dog. Opposite arm to leg. Lengthens and extends, kicking it out. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. If you can remember, it's plank shoulder taps for our second one. Plank shoulder taps. 5 seconds to go. We're going to prepare ourselves so the timer goes and we can start. Three, 2, 1. Whew. Toe touches was number 3. Optional weight for this one as well. So if you struggle with keeping your legs straight in the air, you can bend the legs, but just do exactly the same motion, but just without the extension of the legs. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Wow. 2 to go. 2 remaining. Number 4 was the boat pose, hold, and then we're adding in the punches. So you can keep your feet down, lift them up off the floor. Your choice. Remember, your class. Ready? So leaning back into that boat pose to start off with. Then we're going to add in the twist. Punch it round. There's an option to pick your feet up off the floor as well. Amazing, good. 3, 2, 1. And our final one, the jackknives. So to get us ready, we're laying down, kicking our legs out, arms extended behind the head. Oh, that feels quite nice to stretch out. And the jackknives is our final exercise of the evening. Ready? Good, final few reps, we got this. There we are, bell has sounded. We are done. So yeah, just to stretch out the core, go back to the starting position of the jackknife, lay down, stretch the arms up, kick the legs out, and just stretch your way through the core. That'll feel really nice. Okay, bring yourselves up. Let's go for a standing quad stretch. Awesome, change sides. Good, bring both feet down to the floor. We're going to forward fold. Reach our hands down towards our feet. Lovely, rolling up. Stretch out the calves. So one leg in front of the other. Drive the back heel down. Good, lovely. Change sides. Lovely, bring one arm across. Amazing, over to the other side. Fantastic, stretch it out in front. Drop the head down. Lovely, a few shoulder rolls. Good. Well done, everyone. Give yourselves a massive round of applause, pat on the back. Thumbs up, job well done. Be super proud.